I want to make everybody aware, because even Jer was like, what? Termites are in this area? Like, termites are so real in Chicago, and Scott is going to help me illustrate that, but he sees them almost every single day. They are definitely in this concrete jungle. They're in the suburbs. They're everywhere. Right, Scott?
Absolutely.
All right,
the way up to Waukegan and beyond.
Give us one more disgusting story before we bring your coworker Andrew on to talk about more terrible stories.
Well, this one was really interesting. You know, I've been in the business since 1979, and my family has been in the business since 1908. They were very good friends with the Dole family, as was I. And we've always worked together, not so much competition as much as working to make the industry better. But this is one of the best ones that I think I remember. I was asked to do a termite inspection at a house, and as soon as I walked in, it was an elderly woman, and the first thing she said, I said, well, he's doing a pest inspection. She says, I have no pests. I've never had a pest. I have a clean house. I've never had a pest. So I said, that's fine. It's really just looking for wood-destroying insects, et cetera. I go down in the basement, which I always do first, and there on the unfinished wood beam, I could see, I don't know, about 20 tunnels emerging and re-entering the main support beam. So I said, ma'am, do you have evidence of past termites? She said, no bugs. I've never had bugs. So I said, I have to just see if this is active. You know, I take my little wood, like an ice pick, and I just put it in the side, and I just move it a little bit to see if I got live termites. The entire bottom of the entire beam fell to the floor, and about 10,000 termites were crawling all over her floor. She screamed. She said, you cursed my house. You
brought them in that quickly?
Curse on you.
You brought this entire colony here.
That fast.
She was ready. She was ready to wring my neck, and I was trying to say they were here. I was just showing you. I'm a messenger. So anyway, she calmed down, and we actually ended up doing the termite work and solving the problem. I even recommended a good structural guy to help her fix her beam. So she ended up being a very good customer. But I just thought it was so funny because I really thought she was putting a curse on me.
Oh, my God. Thanks for sharing, Scott. That's really great that you called in to talk about this.
Not a problem. Every one of these problems is completely resolvable. Remember, we have great systems. I've been through the entire gamut of termite technology since I started, really when I was 16 years old with my family. And the products we have now are just unbelievable. They go to the heart of the source, which is the colony, and they eliminate it at the source. So,
and it doesn't necessarily even mean chemicals either. We have a completely green system for it too.
The Centricon system is fantastic.
Yep.
I actually have been leaning towards that whenever possible, just because it's so much less labor intensive, so much less product to use, and it's extremely effective
and environmentally responsible. Yep.
Absolutely, we are.
Sarah asked a question to Janelle during the break, because you didn't know how quick what they cost a termite inspection and how much time was needed to do the inspection. So I'll ask Scott here before we hang up and get to Andrew, your coworker, how long does a termite inspection take?
Well, generally we want them to allow us an hour to do it, but if it's everything's exposed and we don't have crawl spaces, we don't have lots and lots of clutter, you can usually get one done in a half hour to 45 minutes if the realtor's in order. But we want to allow an hour, and it has in time taken me longer than that, depending on the way the house is set up.
All right, well, thanks for calling in and sharing your disgusting stories with us, Scott.
My pleasure. I have more, but we can save that for another time.
All right, take it easy. Have a great Saturday, buddy.